Hello everybody and welcome back to March 1864. Just kidding. Hakuoki. We're in March. Hello. It fast approached a month since I began living with the Shinsengumi's headquarters. See, if it's already March though, you started living there in January. So I don't know where this girl's getting her information at. But like, time doesn't work like that. Hichikata and Sanan finally returned to the compound from their trip to Osaka, but spirits were low. Sanan's injury had unforeseen consequences for everyone in the organization. Day-to-day operations became hectic for a little while. His wounds seemed quite dire, and they drained whatever goodness in his nature he had hoped to keep. Sanan would spend days holed up in his room, protected by a barrier of impenetrable silence. If he were to leave his room, a rare occasion now, he was often short-tempered and quickly retreated. That really sucks. Even though I too spent days in the exile of my room, he seemed to take it much differently. Sanan seemed trapped within a painful memory, each day bringing him closer to a gloomy twilight. I softly pondered what service I could offer to the Shinsengumi if I were not allowed to search for my father. I'm sure Hichikata is overwhelmed with whatever business he's dealing with, but I need to visit him. I realize with the tension so high that it's better to have Hichikata on my side rather than not. I crept around the hall looking for Hichikata, but he was nowhere to be seen. Would it be impolite to visit his room directly? As I paced around the hall in contemplation, an unknown warrior appeared before me. Hello? You have pretty hair. I've been living in the Yagi residence for a month, but he was unfamiliar to me. Oh wow, his hair is really long. It goes all the way down his back. It's pretty. My current dilemma compelled me to approach him. Excuse me, have you seen Hichikata? The man turned to respond, and my eyes widened to scan his enormous frame before he spoke. He is quite tall. And who might you be? Mind telling me what you're doing here? Oh, I am... Well, it's a long story. He's grumpy. He's grumpy. Don't make me repeat myself. Answer me. I'm Chizuru Yukimura. Ah. I recall hearing the commander recruited a young apprentice as his new page. Must be you. Yes. I wasn't aware they were telling people that I was an apprentice warrior at headquarters. However, my reputation was the last thing on my mind as I faced the man's pressuring gaze. I didn't appreciate the harsh scrutiny he seemed to impose, scanning me from head to toe. He's so suspicious of me. I don't know what I did to you, pal. But it's okay. I'm not that suspicious. So why don't you start telling me about how you know the chief and commander? I hear you're from Edo. But what kind of tricks did you have up your sleeve to slide in here? I didn't know such thing. Ah, but judging by how defensive you became, it sounds like I'm right on target. Look, this isn't the place where someone without any worth on the battlefield or in the strategy room can waltz in without earning it.
どうやって
I'm going to ask you one more time. How did you get in with the chief and commander? Okay, he's very grumpy. He's so grumpy. He's in my face. I, Kanryusai Takeda, am asking you a question. What makes you think you could just ignore me? Alright, who are you, Kanryusai Takeda? Captain of the Shinsengumi's 5th Division. Ah, I see. Another captain that we haven't met yet. Look at that smug look on his face here. He has extensive knowledge on the Koshu military science, which led to his promotion to the War Magistrate. Oh, to War Magistrate. He aims to be Kondo's close aide. Interesting. So he's grumpy at me because he's working hard for what he gets. I got burp. Excuse me. He's working hard for what he wants in life, and I'm just kind of like, here I am. Hi. He grew increasingly agitated, almost like a petulant child, because I refused to answer him. He reached his massive hand over towards me, as if to grab me, but then a voice stopped him. Who is it?
Oi, Takeda!
Hey. Hey, Takeda! What the hell are you doing here? When he recognized Hichikata's voice, he snapped his hand back to his side. Good, get out of here, bitch. Well, Commander Hichikata. I'm here on business with Chief Kondo. That's so. I have heard nothing about this. He called me on special orders to assist him while Colonel Sanan is out of commission. However, as it appears, Chief Kondo is nowhere to be seen. I'll be on my way now. That's right, bitch. Get out of here. Hichikata gonna wreck you on my behest. Oh, bitch. Takeda turned to take his leave, but then he slowed his step, leaving us with a few words. As a side note, Commander Hichikata, are the rumors true that you welcome this young blood as your page? Yes, but it's none of your concern to know more. Ah, forgive me. I'll refrain from pressing for details, as it seems to be out of my jurisdiction. I do, however, question your predisposition towards keeping those from your birthplace close to you. Is that why everyone's from Edo? Seems I forget myself. Please excuse me. Fucking Jack! You don't deserve that pretty hair. Hack. Hint, that was me hacking at his hair because he doesn't deserve it. Whatever, sorry, bad jokes. Once Takeda exited the hall, I couldn't help but feel a rush of relief. Hey, don't get mad at me now. Hey, Yukimura. Don't be walking around the headquarters without permission. Yes, sir. I didn't mean to cause trouble. Your presence here is not common knowledge, and only those staying at Yagi residence know. The location of the first headquarters for the Shinsengumi. Okay. Be mindful of anyone who visits from the Maekawa residence. Is that clear? It was located right beside the Yagi residence. It was the first ever headquarters used by the Shinsengumi. Clear. I promise to be more careful going forward. So may I ask who that man was? That man is the captain of the 5th Division. His name is Kanryusai Takeda. His swordsmanship is decent, but he is well read and possesses a cunning mind for military science. He's a tricky one, so be careful. Okay. Furthermore, if you have no business being out, then I expect you to stay put in your room. Hichikata attempted to dismiss me, having said what he felt was appropriate as a stern commander. I asked Hichikata if I could help around the compound, quietly returned to my room. I want to help! I didn't get many chances to see Hichikata, so I took the opportunity to offer my aid to the house. I actually have a favor to ask of you, Hichikata. Staying in my room for long periods alone makes me feel terribly useless. Would you please give me something to do? I'll do anything. Cleaning, laundry, anything. Hichikata sensed the sincerity of my plea and appeared as though he actually considered it. Do you really find yourself incapable of occupying your time in your room productively? What is she supposed to do in there? Well, a little. Fine. I shall discuss with Gen. So until further notice, stand by for your orders. Really? He's such a grouch, always grumbling all the time. This is under the condition that you are to keep from interacting with outsiders. Understand? Understood, but thank you so much. The next day, Inoue informed me that I was given more freedom within the headquarters, which allowed me to exit my room freely. That was a really weird burp, I'm sorry. I had soda with dinner and it gave me the burpees. My duties included cleaning, laundry, and cooking. Not the most glamorous of chores, of course. However, it gave me an opportunity to occupy myself as opposed to going stir-crazy in my room. Oh, it's June already? Jesus. 1864, June. We spent 13 minutes in the month of March, and then we just skipped a couple months. The 4th year of the Bunkyo era became the Ganji Gannen. I don't know what that means. And summer sweetly blossomed. Spring shed its blooming skin, giving birth to lush green trees facing the wide open sky. Okay. During one of these beautiful summer days, I finished cleaning after everyone ate breakfast, and Saito brought me to the hall to Hichikata. Commander, it's Saito. I've brought Yukimura. Come in. I love how they muffled his voice. That's funny. Saito responded by quietly opening the sliding doors, gesturing for me to enter the room. Upon entering, I saw Hichikata, but also Okita, Nagakura, Harada, and Heisuke in the hall. It appeared that only the captains who were aware of my situation were present. I know you've been waiting for some time, but the time has finally come to let you out. Yes! We're going outside! Excite! Really? I could barely contain the excitement in my voice as soon as the words came out of his mouth. So is it true there was a man in Fushimi that matched my father's profile? Okay, where's Fushimi? Castle town in the southern part of Kyoto. So it shouldn't be too far, huh? Maybe?
真偽は定かじゃねえが。
We're not sure if it's true or not.
本人かどうかは娘のお前に確かめてもらうのが一番だと思ってな。
It was our intention to let you verify for us, considering his daughter would recognize him best. I nodded in response. For now, any information pertaining to my father was appreciated, so I was thankful. So where is this man who supposedly looks like my father?
伏見にある寺田屋って宿だ。これから斎藤に確かめに行く。
Our initial reports outline a place called the Terada Inn in Fushimi. Saito is assigned to check. Ooh, are we gonna go with Saito? The inn located in Fushimi. It is often frequented by warriors of the Satsuma and Dosa domains. Saito is assigned. I wasn't sure if that meant I was to accompany Saito, or if I'd have to wait longer for him. Then Harada chimed in. But this doesn't necessarily mean Kodo is a guest of this inn. Yeah, being sighted in Fushimi could just mean he was walking around the city of Kyoto. Exactly.
だから原田と新八、それから平助の巡察にこいつを同行させて高堂さんを探してもらったの。
So that's why I'm asking the three of you. Sorry, yawn. Fucking asshole, yawn, get out of here. Whack. Harada, Shinpachi, and Heisuke to take her along on your rounds to assist her search for Kodo. Cool, so we're going with those three. Okay. Ah, okay. I assumed that they went together. I don't know, I just always assumed those three were always just gonna be together forever. All of us. Usually we split up and go on rounds separately. Hijikata didn't bother entertaining a response, instead looking towards me. Was he suggesting, these are the men who were responsible for dealing with me should I attempt to flee? Ah, I see. Heisuke must have sensed this as well, so he made no attempt to push the issue any further. Wait. Did I misunderstand who was going? I thought it was red-haired dude. Oh, no, Kenpachi. Oh, I thought when he said Soji, he meant Kenpachi. Shinpachi, not Kenpachi. Shinpachi. That's his name, right? I think. I understand what you're saying, but I don't like the fact that you're making us do all the babysitting. I thought you planned on patrolling as well, Hijikata. So, for your own benefit, why don't you show your adorable Paige the ropes by having her with you? What the hell are you talking about? Aren't you the one who pushed her onto me? I'm not having any of your insolence today. She isn't my page. Well, maybe, but all of the lower-ranking men are starting to believe it. There is, after all, a grain of truth in every lie, so why don't you give her a benefiting job? As Okita and Hijikata bickered at one another, the mood of the room was locked in their tense words until Harada whispered to me. Well, Kyoto, as you've seen, isn't the safest place right now, so don't force yourself to leave. I mean, we all know what Kodo looks like too, so the risk doesn't have to be yours alone. I could look for my father in Fushimi, or join the patrol rounds assuming he's moved places, or stay here to keep safe from the outside, or accompany Hijikata as his page. What should I do? Okay, well, going to Fushimi doesn't seem like that's gonna help much. Going on the rounds, I don't know about that. Accompanying Hijikata is probably our best bet because we're trying to touch Hijikata booty, so being around him more is probably the best. Staying behind headquarters is fucking boring. That's all we've done this whole game. We're not doing that. In that case, please allow me to accompany you, Hijikata. He's so grumpy. I hope I'm not making a mistake by shoving myself into his life. Hey, what the hell are you saying? Hijikata's voice trembled irritably, as if troubled by my suggestion, which made me nervous, but I thought I had a shot in convincing him. I mean, walking around town with you may help with getting leads to find my father. With the other warriors questioning my place, it may be in our best interest for me to act like your page. It could convince the others. I recall in this moment my introduction to Takeda, who voiced his skepticism plainly. Skepticism. I don't know why that was suddenly so hard to say. After sharing my viewpoint, Hijikata's expression soured. Then he responded. Listen, there's no need to believe in what Soju was describing about the city. He's just having fun and messing with... Now aren't you happy to have an adorable little page, Hijikata? Hijikata stared bitterly towards Okita, and again it seemed we were trapped in their bubble of silence. But eventually... He's such a fucking grouch, dude. I don't know why you want to touch his butt so bad. He's so grumpy all the time. Who wants to hang around a grump? Not me. Very well. But you better make absolutely sure you stay the hell out of my way. Yes, I understand. I was somewhat surprised he obliged me, but I was so excited to join Hijikata and go outside. Ooh, we outside. It's been almost 5 months since I've been able to experience the world and its scenery. Ugh, how did I end up in this predicament? I can't really go back on my word. This little bitch. Hijikata kept himself a few paces ahead of me deliberately, and his foul mood made me nervous. His cold demeanor caused me to question whether or not I belonged here, if this was my place. It was difficult to turn these questions to and fro in my head, but I was trying to keep up with him. Someone called out as we passed a tea shop. Commander, there you are. Why has everybody in this game got grumpy eyes? Everybody has grumpy eyes. I have a report for you, sir, that needs to be disclosed as soon as possible. I like his shirt. Looks cool. If this person referred to Hijikata as commander, then he must be a Shinsengumi member. Oh, he's standing so close. He whispered the report in Hijikata's ear. I see, that's why. The man's words caused Hijikata's face to turn blank, and he looked to me to speak. Don't leave me! Ah. I have an urgent matter to attend. I'm entrusting you to stay at this shop and ask about Kyoto. Huh? But then I'd be by myself. Would that be alright with you? In response, Hijikata gave me an examining glance, as if to probe... I had another burp, I'm so sorry. As if to probe all of my hidden thoughts, then looked down at me while asking... Did you plan on joining me so you could run away? No, dude. Literally, the first words out of your mouth were to threaten me. You think I'd run away from you of all people? When his eyes met mine, the pit of my stomach dropped, turning cold from nervousness. No, of course not.
ならつまらねえ質問するんじゃねえ。やることをやって待ってろ。
Then don't bother me with stupid questions. You're to do as you're told, then wait. Got it? Okay, understood. I wasn't sure what Hichikata's intentions were by leaving me behind, but it was probably smarter to do as Hichikata said, so I asked the person at the shop about my father. Alright, cool. Okay, where to start? I asked customers that wandered in and out of the store, politely grabbing their attention. Unfortunately, it seemed like no one knew anything about my father's whereabouts. My tea became cold, the little leaf flakes sinking towards the bottom of the cup, and I sighed. This fucker again. Alright, the Shinsengumi is here to conduct a search. Everyone remain calm. Who owns this place? This guy again, oh gosh. I recognized the shouting man by his familiar corpse uniform as he barged into the shop. Corpse uniform. I guess more like core uniform, huh? A light blue uniform that Shinsengumi wear when patrolling in Kyoto. Alright. It's a pretty blue though, by the way. It's Takeda, the captain of the Shinsegumi's 5th division. What could he be doing here? He sounds so old. Don't beat up the old man, please. Excuse me, but I'm the owner of the store. What is the meaning of your business here? The owner's voice was trembling from being intimidated, and Takeda responded forcefully. Humph. I shouldn't even have to answer. It's been brought to my attention that you've been allowing Imperial Ronin extremists to conduct their business within these premises. He's so scary. He's scary. He's big and mean and scary. What exactly are you plotting? If you do not give me an honest answer, I'll be forced to take you to headquarters, where you will be questioned. Tortured. Please, don't be absurd. I would never do anything of the sort, or let people in and out of my store. Oh, such people. Okay. I was like, what? It's kind of the point to let people in. Uh-huh. So you're calling the Shinsengumi a bunch of liars then, are you? Sorry, I don't know why I said that weird. No, I'm not saying that. Sweat poured down the owner's face and he shook with fear. Takeda glanced around the store with a sticky glare. I quickly ducked behind a shelf so he wouldn't notice me. I managed to avoid detection as he scanned the store. Then Takeda approached the owner again. It is our best interest to allow local businesses to run as smoothly as possible, as you know. So depending on how well you cooperate, perhaps I can make all of this disappear. You're implying... What the fuck is this guy? What the... Excuse me, dude. Are you abusing your power here? Get out. Karate kick. I'm merely suggesting that it would be in your interest to share some of your goodwill. As I peeked to get a closer view of their conversation, I could see the owner gulp. Although Takeda was not being explicit, it was deathly clear he was soliciting a bribe from the shop owner. Ooh, bitch, I'm gonna get you wrecked. When Hichikata comes back here, I'm gonna tell him all about what you did. Even though your hair is beautiful and I want to touch it, that doesn't mean you could just do whatever you want.
そのようなことはできません。そもそも我々には何らやましいことなどありませんから。
There's no way I could afford that, sir. I mean, there's nothing suspicious going on here.
なんだと貴様今日の治安を預かる新選組に盾つくつもりか。
You're nothing but a mobster, you fucking fuckity head. What's that? You're refusing to help the Shinsengumi, protectors of Kyoto's safety.
いえ、決してそのようなことは。
No, I would never do such a thing. Why? I mean, sure, I'll... No, don't! Okay, I'm gonna end the episode there. Sorry, I'm such a ding-dong. I thought it was asking me if I wanted to quick save again, and I was like, sure, I guess, why not? Whatever. Thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. I had a ton of fun, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!